Were the Salem Witch Trials based on actual witchcraft? Welcome back to Ceylonia Blue, where we explore the mysteries of history and uncover the truth behind the stories that have shaped our world. Today, we dive into one of the most infamous events in American history, the Salem Witch Trials. Were these trials based on actual witchcraft, or were they fueled by fear, superstition, and societal issues? Let's unravel this complex tale together. In the late 17th century, Salem Village, now known as Danvers, Massachusetts, was a small Puritan community rife with tension and fear. The villagers were deeply religious, and their beliefs were intertwined with their daily lives. In this atmosphere, the idea of witchcraft, a practice seen as the ultimate betrayal of God, was taken very seriously. The witch trials began in the winter of 1691, when a group of young girls in Salem Village began exhibiting strange behaviors. They screamed, contorted, and claimed to be tormented by invisible forces. These girls, led by Betty Paris and Abigail Williams, sparked a wave of hysteria that would lead to a series of accusations against various members of the community. Many of the accused were marginalized individuals, often women who were seen as different or who challenged societal norms. The trials were marked by a lack of solid evidence. Spectral evidence, or testimony, that the spirit of the accused was harming the afflicted, was often accepted in court. This reliance on dubious evidence only fueled the frenzy, leading to the execution of 20 people and the imprisonment of many others. But what about actual witchcraft? Some historians argue that there may have been a small number of individuals who practiced folk magic or healing arts. However, these practices were rooted in the cultural traditions of the time, and often had no connection to the malevolent witchcraft that the trials sought to eradicate. Instead, the accusations and ensuing trials seem to have been more about power struggles, personal vendettas, and societal fears than any real practice of witchcraft. The Puritan belief system contributed significantly to the panic. The community believed that the devil was actively working to undermine their society. This belief, combined with existing tensions such as land disputes, religious fervor, and economic hardships, created a perfect storm for hysteria. The trials became a means for some to settle scores and eliminate rivals under the guise of rooting out witchcraft. As the trials progressed, skepticism began to rise. Some judges and community members questioned the validity of the accusations and the evidence presented. By the late summer of 1692, the fervor began to wane, and the trials were eventually disbanded. In the years that followed, many who had participated in the trials expressed regret for their actions, acknowledging the grave injustices that had occurred. In conclusion, while the Salem Witch Trials were undoubtedly a dark chapter in American history, they were not based on actual witchcraft in the sense that the community believed. Instead, they were the result of fear, superstition, and societal conflicts. The trials serve as a cautionary tale about the dangers of mass hysteria and the importance of justice and reason in society. Thank you for joining us today on Ceylonia Blue as we explored the Salem Witch Trials. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating historical explorations. Until next time, stay curious.